Hey guys, so today, before I actually get into being on YouTube again, I really just wanted to make a video just to summarize some of the reasons why I think the beauty community has completely gone to shit. And I don't want to disregard all the great things that are still present in the beauty community because there are good things. Like, you'll notice even now, there's so much more awareness and support for mental health issues, body image, and just like being accepting of yourself, and people of different sizes, shapes, ethnicities, and just everything. I feel like it's come together a lot in that way, and I think that we're all learning from each other and still being like a great support system of girls. But there's also just like the shitty side to YouTube, which is pretty much like a handful of people who have now ruined it, I think. And those people at the top are kind of like what affects the rest of YouTube, kind of like towards the middle and the bottom. So besides all the bad things though, I do eventually want to make a video about all of those good things because I think that there is actually a huge list of positives that can be spoken for about the beauty community, and I like to still not just give one side of a story, so I definitely will talk about all those positive things that I love about it because I mean I am still here, I'm still on YouTube, and there are definitely reasons for that. So one of the first things that I think has gone completely out of control on YouTube is the whole like monetization of ads, and this is kind of a simple thing because it starts out a little bit harmless. Any video clicks you get or links that are clicked on from your video, that person would make a few cents, or I don't really know how much it is, I've never done it. Those types of things, like, starts out really small, but I think what it causes is the whole like clickbait type videos where you'll see an outrageous thumbnail or this crazy title about something scandalous and it just makes you click on it. And then once you start watching, you find that just the girl's talking about what's in her coffee and like what her dog's wearing that day, and I'm like, okay, but you like lured me in basically with this crazy title, and you're tiptoeing around the subject or being vague or not actually talking about it. And for me, like, totally irritating and also a huge waste of time because you've sat there through this video like waiting for them to get to the point and they kind of never do, and you're like, well, thanks, now I have to go find a video that's actually worth watching. There never used to be like that trickery on YouTube where there'd be a title that was like, the ultimate miracle worker for your skin, like clear your acne in 3 days, and you click on it and it's just like proactive, or it's just like a clean and clear system that someone like just bought, or it's just a new product that a sponsored YouTuber is like shoving down our throats. And for me, like, as far as skincare goes, like, people care a lot about their skin, and it's a sensitive subject for a lot of people, and everybody's looking on YouTube for those types of solutions. And if you're going to exploit people who like really need help with that, like, I just find that so like disgusting. Like, you've used a product for a week and you're going to tell everybody that it cleared your acne and it's going to clear theirs too. I just like don't really agree with that. I really value anybody who's used a product for a long time, or they've used a bunch of different products and it didn't work for them and finally they found one that did. Those types of videos I like, when they have before pictures and after pictures and they're able to actually explain why the product was good for them. Those people I appreciate, but I find them a lot harder to find. Like, where are all those people? I mean, it's no secret that money has completely changed the YouTube landscape. I mean, when I first started watching videos, people were making them because they wanted just to help people. Like, that was their intent, was just to say, hey, this product sucks, like, be careful, it's expensive, don't buy it, or this product's actually really worth your money. And that's like so helpful. But if you find like, okay, like, people could swear up and down in their videos that all opinions are their own, but you don't really know that, and who knows if they actually use that product in their everyday life? Who knows if they even used it more than once? And to me, that's a scary thing, because you're on YouTube because maybe you're trying to find something new, and maybe you don't have a lot of money to spend it on, so if someone's influencing you to go and spend your money on something that they swear is worth it, and really they have no knowledge of the product whatsoever and no actual evidence to back up that it was good, and then you've wasted your money on it, like, I just don't understand why that person wanted to earn the $50, like, to deceive you. It's like biting the hand that feeds you almost, because like, without your viewers, like, you wouldn't have this money. So like, if you're gonna make money off YouTube, like, at least use it for good. I find it a lot more valuable to watch a girl who's just like me, who's saved her money and she went to the store specifically to buy that product because she knows it works, or she uses it every day, and those are the people that you can rely on. And I just feel like those people aren't getting like the spotlight that they deserve, and it kind of sucks. The same thing kind of goes for hauls. So think about how easy it is for somebody who's made a bunch of money on YouTube just to run out to Sephora and buy a bunch of stuff, do a huge haul, and then we all click on it because we all want to see what they got. And they just had a bunch of money just to go and throw away at Sephora, and then in turn made money off of us watching them show what they bought. Like, it's actually a really weird concept that they're showing us things they bought with the views from us that earn them the money in the first place. I had a hard time wording that, but hopefully you guys know where I'm going with that. I would value someone's haul a lot more if they only had that $200 from their paycheck to spend, and these are the products that they chose to get because that's like the cream of the crop for them, or the absolute best things, the things they've been waiting to buy. Those are the people that like are choosing to spend their money wisely, and they're spending their money for a reason, not just to show everybody what they got. I hope that all makes sense. I think that actually the best way to find out what products to buy now is just to talk to people around you. And I think that's kind of what the community started out as, was just girls who were normal, who wanted to just share ideas with each other. And that's like exactly what I do at work. I mean, I work with about 6 other girls. We work in a cell phone kiosk. It has nothing to do with makeup or beauty or anything. But the best way to find out what to buy and what not to buy is just to sit and talk to each other. And I've found new products and I've recommended products, and it's just like really cool to bounce those types of ideas off each other. And I wish that that fire could kind of be rekindled in the beauty community, and I think that it could just kind of go back to basics. But that'll never happen because everybody on YouTube who's big now, who has money, is using better editing software, better cameras. They're buying more expensive products that us viewers want to see in action. So I just, like, it's never going to be back to the way it was, which kind of makes me really sad. But I just think we have to, like, look a lot harder into finding YouTubers who are actually promoting products that they like and genuinely putting out reviews. So a huge example of this is the whole up bra craze. I don't know if you guys have seen this or if you're familiar. You probably are if you've been on YouTube for a while. But it's basically that bra that would make, just give you cleavage. It has those like things on the inside. You pull it, brings the bra closer together, and it like lifts your boobs up closer together. There's so many reviews on YouTube that's just all these girls raving about how it changed how their boobs look and changed their confidence, and it's great, all this stuff. It's a $100 bra, mind you. But just try to find a bad review on YouTube about that bra. You will not find one, and all of these reviews are sponsored. So I had to like search elsewhere on the internet to find an honest review of this bra, because it does intrigue me, because I don't have big boobs and would love any type of help I can get. But it was really hard to actually find a real review, and then I did end up finding one just on a blog. Just this girl had about the same size chest that I do, and she said the bra did nothing for her. So now I'm like, everyone was crazy promoting it, and then on this side, this one person said they didn't like it. So it's like the whole numbers thing. Like, normally you'd think the more people like it, the better, and you can go by what that opinion is, but it's really not true, because all those videos were sponsored. And probably the one girl who didn't like it, she's probably the only one telling the truth, because she wasn't actually given the bra for free or paid to promote it. So I just find that so sad. Like, if I would have bought that bra based on all these positive reviews, like, I could end up super disappointed and wasted $100. So I just like wish that people could make real reviews. I mean, it's not like it's their fault, because probably a lot of them already had kind of big boobs to begin with. But still, all those reviews say exactly the same thing, and there's got to be someone out there who got that bra that maybe it was given to them for free by the company, and then they didn't like it, but they weren't allowed to actually say they didn't like it. So stuff like that scares me, and it's just like really sad that that honesty factor is like completely like disappeared. All in all, these are just a couple of the things that I feel really suck about the beauty community and that I wish were different. Unfortunately, these are all things that we all notice, but will probably never change, just because of the nature of how the internet works and how money works and how marketing works. It's just like the original beauty community that we all came here to be a part of is like dead. And I find that disappointing, but at the same time, for me, I'm just not going to make the types of videos that I hate watching. So I'm just going to be honest about everything I talk about and every product I review. So that's kind of like what I'm preaching to you right now, and that I will never sit here and talk about how I'll never get a nose job and then all of a sudden go get a nose job. So just putting that out there. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for sticking with me through this entire rant video. I appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video.